Hello, welcome back. We're at Metham Station at the moment. I haven't posted to the channel in nearly 2 months now, so I thought I'd throw together a vlog this week since there's quite a few cool classical concerts going on in London. And I thought I'd just share the experience, you know. We've got Sibelius 2 tonight with the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra. Quite a few other Sibelius works next week with Thomas Adès and the London Symphony Orchestra. And the Rite of Spring next Wednesday as well. So it should be fun. The vlog might be a bit messy, I'm not really used to it, but it's something I want to try and get better at, so I'll capture some footage, not of the concerts obviously, but just sort of the atmosphere, and maybe we'll even try and meet Thomas Adès outside the Barbican Centre before the concerts. So yeah, hope you enjoy. And of course plenty of train clips, because that's just my theme at this point. طبعا I've heard Sibelius 2 live, I think 5 times now, all with 5 different orchestras, and every single time there's something different that stands out to me. It's like a completely different piece. Like, the last time I heard it was at the Royal Festival Hall with the London Philharmonic, and I was struck by how overpowering the trombones were. And I thought in a hall half the size, less than half the size even, I thought that would be even more so, but the Royal Philharmonic just really focused on the lyricism in the strings. So if you've seen a piece before and you're considering not booking it again, you really should, because every time it's like hearing it for the first time. And also, one thing I'll never understand is people who will pay good money for a seat and will spend the entire concert on their phones. There's a bloke next to me in the block next door who did exactly that. He spent the entire concert texting on the WhatsApp. Like, I paid £33 for that seat, and I think his was in the same bracket. I got the encore discount for their membership, so he probably paid over 40. And then you've got travel expenses. Why would you spend that kind of money and then just play on your phone? Especially for a piece like that. And security even went to him at one point and said, "Yo dude, can you put your phone down?" And he put it down for about 45 seconds and then got it back out. Unbelievable. I just want to say, these are my favourite escalators ever. Saving me like 4 steps. Absolutely perfect. I don't think I've ever been through here and had both escalators open. Either up or down, you have to use the stairs. That's been the case for, well, at least 2 years. That's how long I've been using the station. Okay, it's now Sunday the 19th of October. It's time for the first of 2 concerts with Thomas Addes and the London Symphony Orchestra. And I'm exhausted. I walked 2 miles earlier this morning, then I walked the first mile to Ebbsfleet Station, and then I thought, no, I'm going to get the bus. Of course it didn't turn up, so I had to walk the other 1.5 miles. That's 4.5 already today, and I'm not even in London yet. Anyway, we're going to get there nice and early. Gonna see if we can find the artist entrance, see if we can have a shot at meeting Addes. Would be kind of cool. Obviously, with this kind of weather and stuff, I'm not expecting anything, and he may even have sort of like a private way in. But you gotta try, right? I'd only be sitting at home doing nothing. My streak of luck continues. I've missed my train by 2.5 minutes. Fucking typical. The bloke on the ticket barrier asked me why I was coming down here to go to St Pancras when the next train is a platform upstairs. I was like, well, you know, why would I not spend my time waiting by spotting some Eurostars? I don't mind waiting an extra 5 minutes if I get to see cool trains. And it's always so busy up there as well. Look, down here I've got the whole platform to myself. Because it's windy, I can even come in here and it looks like I might even have the entire waiting room to myself. It's a luxury you don't have upstairs. A little bit slow on the reaction time there. That means have fun standing in the doorway with 15 other people.
See it, say it, so's it.
St Pancras. Now we get to play Avoid the People for half an hour.
They did apologise.
So it doesn't look too bad. Okay, I've seen it much worse than this. Quick tip for anyone getting Southeastern High Speed to St Pancras: if you have a ticket for that service, you can also use it on Thameslink at no extra cost with the same ticket between here and London Bridge or Elephant and Castle, I believe. Oh fuck. You've got to be kidding me. What's going on here then? All day, no transit trains on to central London. Give you strength. Never mind. Oh, for fuck's sake. Now I'm going to have to pay both ways to get the underground to Barbican. Hope I can claim that back. Now I've got to walk all the way down to the end of the concourse and use the underground, which I don't tend to do the underground, so I'm not very happy about it. There's nothing about this online this morning. The famous piano. I hate this underground station with a passion. So what is my luck today? First my bus gets cancelled, then because of that I missed my train by 2 minutes, and now Thameslink isn't running and I have to get the underground. This is a comedy of errors. Work, you fucker.
Yeah, look, I still got a line.
I know this vlog has been more about travel than music at this point, but hey, that's the fun part, right? Get to watch me going mental in this shithole called London. Alright, which side do I want? This side, Farringdon, Barbican. At least I haven't got to walk through Farringdon, I guess that's nice. Okay, and here's my train. At least I don't have to wait on here forever. Oh, look how busy it is. Okay, it's not as bad down the back, maybe everyone's just getting off.
King's Cross and Pancras. This is a Hammersmith and City Line train to Barking. The next station is Farringdon.
It's fine, it's only 2 stops, right? I've never been here before, but fortunately it's signposted. That wasn't too bad, that was 4 minutes. And it has saved me half a mile walk, which I guess is a win. I'll contact TfL, see if I can get the money back. But if I'd known I had to do this, I'd have got a travel card, which would have been cheaper. I mean, I guess I should have looked online, but I don't know. If you don't try, you don't get it, right? Looks promising. I said I wanted to force myself to improve my fitness. This is not what I had in mind. Where are we? Yeah, that's £2.80. Ugh, more stairs. Okay, I know where I am. Frick. Okay, so normally I would go through there and up some stairs to the waterfront terrace, but I don't think many people tend to go in that way, so we're going to walk around the front of the building, which I checked on Google Maps and it's all the way through here, and see what we can find. Okay, they've got an underground car park. I didn't know that. Obviously, I doubt he'll be driving himself, but I think it makes sense for him to get chauffeured into there. I mean, this is just like a side quest, just to keep me occupied. If you don't meet him, it's not a big deal. Need a wider pathway. Okay, so cinemas are over there. Okay, that's Cromwell Tower. I don't think that's anything to do with the centre. I've never been down here before. Like I say, every time I just go up to the waterfront terrace. There's some cool hiding places there to get away from the people. Maybe we'll see if I can get away with filming inside in a bit, or maybe next time. Okay, here's the main entrance. I don't think he'd use that either.
Yeah, I was at St Andrews and then Edinburgh.
Okay, it's one of the shops I've never been able to find. Sorry if there's wind noise, I didn't get the wind guard out. Okay, another... Okay, that's resident access. That's the main door. I've never seen that part of the centre. Have to go and take a look. Security probably about to come give me a bollocking. Theatre stage door. That looks promising. Okay, and this is obviously a public road, so it can't stop me being here or filming here, so... this is where we're going to hang out. Okay, I've just noticed an artist entrance, like in the main building, but that is the stage door. So obviously if he's going to that artist entrance, he will be coming through here anyway, so this is still the right place to stand. But obviously I'm now looking for 2 different places. So it might not be easy. That is something you don't see every day. Cool. Okay, I've been here for about 45 minutes. My eyes are going blurry from constantly scanning faces coming from 4 different angles. Nobody has gone in there yet, so I'm inclined to think he would just be going through the main doors. Unfortunately, there's also a book festival on here as well, so there's a lot more people coming through here than there would be normally. There's probably 3 times the amount of people. I've seen a couple of musicians going in there and towards the artist entrance in there. Obviously, even if that's the case and he'll be going that way, I'll have to stay out here because I can't see them taking too nicely to me hanging around the artist entrance and vlogging. So yeah, 45 minutes in, I'm getting cold. My back's starting to hurt, but we'll carry on. It's about 5:30 and the concert starts at 7. So I'm thinking surely he'll be in there by 6. So we'll hang around for a bit longer and see what we can do. Okay, I've been freezing my bollocks off out here for over an hour and a half now. Not only have I not seen him, I've only seen 2 or 3 musicians, and the orchestra comprises of at least 70. So yeah, they could be using other entrances. Who knows? I'm still going to include the footage, and I might still try again on Thursday. Maybe I'll be bold and ask someone. But I think it's about time I go and warm up, get a programme, find my seat. Oh, I see. So this comes out here. Okay, I still don't know where I am. Never mind. Wait, this looks familiar. It's busy in here as ever. Okay, I know where I am. I think. Yep, Lakeside Terrace. Okay, so that entrance is over by the curve sign. Good to know. It's a lot warmer in here. I've got to go upstairs because I'm on the balcony. Yeah, they've got a really big festival on today, which definitely doubled or tripled the number of people going through that door. Maybe Thursday I'll have more luck. Oh, another curve sign just to confuse me. This building really is a maze. I do like it, it's a really nice place, but you do get lost. And they've got a music library and shop up here that I cannot work out how to access. And I'm going to put my camera away so I don't get done on the security search. I'm going to hide it in my pocket. And then I'll join you once we're inside the auditorium. Here we are, one of the first inside. It's probably a bit dark in here on the GoPro. It doesn't do very well in low lights.
Welcome to the Barbican Hall. Photography and recording are not permitted during this evening's concert. Please take a moment to ensure your mobile phone or electronic device is switched off. Thank you and enjoy the performance.
Okay, we have a lot to talk about. I'll start with the pieces and then we'll go on to the events in the row in front of me. So the first piece was by Alex Paxton. I can't remember the name, but I'll try and put the details up on screen. I quite liked it actually. I didn't have high expectations because of the type of music it is, but I actually found it quite enjoyable. It was a bit longer than the programme said. The programme said it was 15 minutes and it was more like 25. I suppose that's the thing with premieres, it's quite difficult to estimate. Try not to die on these stairs. The second piece was a guitar concerto by, I can't remember the name, again it will be on screen. And I did struggle to get into that one. It was certainly good, and Sean Sheba is an amazing soloist. But it didn't really vibe with me. Sheba's encore though was really quite good. Third piece of Sibelius 3. It's nothing on his second symphony. I don't think anything is. But I enjoyed it. It probably was the best piece of the night. Especially with the way that Ades conducts it. And then we had Ades acting for itself, which again I was really taken by surprise how much I enjoyed that more live in the recording. So in the recording I thought it was cool, but when you get that full live sound, I'm going to cross, there's no one coming. And when you get that full live sound, it's just so much better. And I feel like you can't really know if you like a piece or not until you've seen it live. Trying not to get killed. It's fine, nothing coming. Oh, I don't know where to go. Down here. One time I got lost and went up there when I was trying to find my way back to Farringdon actually. If I'm a bloody car. There it is. So yeah, the row in front. During the first piece there was a young man sitting directly in front of me and an old couple to his right. During the first piece the young man in front of me started recording on his phone, and the man, okay, rightly so, told him to put his phone down, the old man. I thought, okay, that's fair enough, you know, you're not supposed to be recording during the pieces. But then the man got his phone back out during the applause for that piece, which is usually considered fine. Where am I going? I'm going down here. And then the old man literally grabbed his arm and pushed his phone down, saying, look, you're not allowed to use your phone. And the guy didn't retaliate, but obviously he didn't know that it's usually expected that you will film applause. In fact, the orchestra often share people's footage. This train works, I think. Yes, westbound Vikings Cross.
This is Barbican.
Quiet on there, I'll continue the story at St Pancras.
This is a Hammersmith City Line train to Hammersmith.
Okay, where was I? So yeah, the old fart like grabbed this man's arm and forcibly pushed it down, which is just not on regardless of the circumstances. I'm lost. I don't get the tube very much. Sorry about the wind as well. So, and then telling this guy he's not even allowed to film the applause, which, you know, if orchestras share footage that the customers take, it's obviously expected regardless of what the official ruling is. So anyway, in the interval, the old couple went off to get a drink or whatever, and I spoke to the young man, and I said, he's a bit of an arsehole, isn't he? And he didn't speak a lot of English. Where am I going? I'm going this way. But essentially, he said, yeah, they're making him really uncomfortable. You're allowed to film the applause, or you always have been. He's been right in front of stewards and hasn't been told off. And then he left in the interval and didn't come back. Now, there's already not a lot of young people interested in classical music, especially pieces like that which we're on tonight. We do not need like righteous arseholes like him scaring them off. Like, I get it if people are doing something genuinely annoying, like filming during the concert, okay, I'm not going to take points off him for that because you're not supposed to be doing it. If somebody's talking loudly or eating crisps in a concert, then I will say, look, can you shut up please? But just for taking pictures during the applause, there's no need for any of that. So I'll be interested to know what any of you think about that. Like, I'm wondering if I should have backed the young man up, if I should have engaged with the old fart and said something, because it made him so uncomfortable that he left. And you know, that is really a shame, you know.
This station is patrolled by
So, yeah,
uniformed.
quite eventful, but I enjoyed it overall. It was a nice experience.
For your safety.
We've had a few difficulties along the way. But yeah. So I'm going to get myself home. The next concert is Rite of Spring with the LPO. I'm going with family, so I'm probably not going to get a lot of footage. Maybe I won't even get any. But if I do get any, then I'll insert it after this clip. And then we'll end the video next Thursday with Ada's second concert with the London Symphony Orchestra. Okay, I swear that'll be the final Eurostar clip on this video. So you're joining me on the following Thursday. Rite of Spring was yesterday, but I only got one short clip from where I was sitting, which I will show now. So London Philharmonic concerts for me are more of a social event than anything. I usually go with family, and I'm usually talking to a lot of people and stuff. So I wasn't really able to get any more clips, but it was electric to say the least. I was actually getting motion sickness from sitting right on top of the timpani. And in the members bar beforehand, we actually had a chat with Tom Nilsson, who is one of their principal trumpets, and he was so nice. And throughout the rest of the concert, he was actually coming up to us and asking us what we thought of the pieces and that. So yeah, it was a really cool event. I apologise I couldn't get much more footage of it. But yeah, it's now Thursday, the final concert for this video. It's going to be Thomas Adès and the London Symphony Orchestra for 2 more Sibelius symphonies, 1 more of Adès' pieces, The Origins of the Harp, I believe, and 1 more piece that I can't remember the name of. I'll stop showing you trains now and get on with it.
One? Yeah, isn't it? It looks really cool.
pretty wet at the moment, but one benefit of that is it's pretty quiet down here. Although after last time, I'm not going to hang around the main entrance. And actually, I've seen more instrument cases around here than I saw in my entire time at the front entrance. I should get some peace and quiet down here. I've got 45 minutes to wait, I think, before they'll open the doors. This is much nicer, much less people. And anyone annoys you, you can just throw them in the drink. One thing I like doing is finding hiding places at classical music venues, places to get away from all the people. And this is quite a cool place to do it. So I used to hang out sort of over on those platforms, but more people do that than you would expect. So I was just having a look around and I was wondering, I'd probably get bollocks for it, but if I worked on my parkour skills, could I sort of sneak around this corner and sit on this wall? Like I probably could. I'm not going to try and do it holding the camera though. Maybe I'll bring the headgear at one point and try it. I've actually got the head mount on me. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Let's cautiously have a look. So cautiously, but I want to get out of sight of the people very quickly so I don't get reported. This could actually work quite well because it does get really busy out here during some concerts, especially the LSOs. That works actually. It's a bit wet at the moment. Yeah, only the people sitting in my old spot are going to see me. Yeah, especially in the summer, I reckon this could work. As you can see, I'll go to great lengths to avoid being in crowds of people unnecessarily. Even better, I can hide from absolutely everyone. All I've got to do is step around this fence. I'm not dressed for parkour. Is that an easier way round here? Or safer, you know? Fuck, nearly went over. These are the stairs wait, no, these aren't the stairs I came up. You can just climb over there, no water parkour required. Actually it might be difficult. Oh no, you can just go from up there. Just come down these and come around here and sit under this tree. Put my bag down. Yeah, I don't think anyone's finding me here. Definitely going to be using this. Okay, sorry it's dark. It's almost past, so the auditorium is about to open. Let's see if it's as easy to get out of here as I was hoping it is. So that's residential. A few people did walk past me, but didn't see me. And yeah, just walk up these. You probably can't see anything. And jump down. That is so perfect. I'm literally going to use that every time, but no one's finding me. Especially in the warmer months as well, that's going to be really nice. Because all these tables get full, there's people standing everywhere. Let's go and take our seats. In the front row this time, so much better. Hope there's no incidents like last time. That was absolutely crazy. Hopefully the guy doesn't sit in the same seat every time, you know, because then I'll be dealing with him tonight. Nah, should be fine. Okay, I filmed the applause last time, so I'll probably give it a miss this time anyway. And we'll catch up outside, and I'll tell you how it went. Okay, I was going to do the recap on the walk back to the station, but the wind is absolutely unbelievable. So we'll do it while I'm travelling. So we started off with Sibelius 4, which it was actually my second time hearing that live, and I definitely enjoyed it more this time round. Especially the second movement, it was a bit more cheerful than the rest. And I found the abrupt ending interesting, because a lot of the times symphonies just end in the same way. There was a lack of memorable themes though, which obviously it's a big difference between some of his later symphonies and the second, for me in particular. So the second piece, not really much I can say about it. It was 14 minutes, it was just the right length I find for those sorts of pieces. And the soloist, Johann Dahlin, I believe his name is, was absolutely incredible. Then we got to, after the interval, Thomas Adder's The Origin of the Harp, which it said in the programme it was written for chamber orchestra, but there were at least 30 of them. I'm not sure where the line is drawn there between chamber and symphony orchestra. Be interested to find out. One thing I forgot to say last time is how incredible it is hearing a composer conduct their own work. It's something you don't get to see very often. I love the weird looks I'm getting on this platform. It's something you don't get to see very often, and especially without Adder's, the way he conducts it is quite special. And then we ended with Sibelius 6, which is definitely my favourite of the Sibelius symphonies I've heard with Adder's and the LSO this week. Can't really say what I liked about it. It was just a bit more grand than 4 and 3. Yeah, his second is still pretty much unbeatable for me, but it's nice to have heard a few more of Sibelius's works this week. To broaden my horizons on him as a composer. So yeah, I'm going to call the video here. I hope you enjoyed. It's been a mess, I know. I've already edited the first half an hour, and yeah, it's a mess. But it's been fun to film. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you want to see me do it again, if you want to see me vlog another like cool week of concerts, then please do let me know. I've really enjoyed it. I'll be more than happy to do it again. But yeah, until next time, take care, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.